he said they too stupid. The black man is too stupid, and he can't organize for shit. So fuck him. And it was a black dude that said it. He said fuck him.
Oh, we're live.
He said fuck holding hands, fuck trying to love somebody, fuck singing kumbaya. He said just come together and get a lot of money. He said that's what America's about. And then he said fuck dressing up like an Israelite, fuck dressing up like a Muslim, fuck dressing up like a paratrooper, like you going to shoot something up. That had me dying fucking laughing. That's what Game Manic did. Yeah. In order to shut my stream down just to spite me, he went ahead and started his own. As soon as I sent him an invite, then he went ahead and sent me an invite to his.
Who? Terrell?
Yeah. I did it on purpose. See how they do me? And he did it on purpose. He did the shit on purpose. That was his whole plan, to try to spite me. He always hated me. I don't know why. All I did was love the guy, and he just always hated me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is.
I thought all One Piece fans got along.
Yo, guess what happened to me?
Oh God.
I was passing out business cards, right, for my YouTube channel. And I go down to, what was it, 3rd Street, I think it was. And I'm passing out business card, and I got my binder with me because I was passing out resumes trying to see if I could get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put my stuff on this little ledge, and I'm walking up and down the street, on the same street, passing out business cards. I go over there, you know my shit missing?
Did it fall off the ledge?
No. It grew legs.
Damn.
Guess what was in my binder?
Why would you set your stuff down and go that far away?
I wasn't that far. That's the thing. Like I set it there because I got tired of holding it, right? And I was only going maybe 10 feet. I went maybe like 20, 30 feet down and came right back. Like I just walked down, came right back, and the shit was gone.
See,
it was gone like a motherfucker.
I always have my backpack or whatever.
Man, shit killed me, man. I ain't think about that, but I had to keep holding the shit. And guess what else they took? They took my binder, and they took my damn business cards. I'm like, you can clearly see his fucking business card. Why would they take that, right? Now, the binder had my tax information. Now, I was enrolling in school because some people was forcing me to. So I need the tax information. They took that shit. So I found out that somebody sat there and turned it into the lost and found, right? Or gave it to the police station. I go to the police station. They only had the binder. They didn't have my business card. They kept my business cards.
Hey, man, they're going to promote your shit for you. They're going to promote your shit. They're going to promote you for, you know.
That shit was crazy. Stole my goddamn shit. Stole my fucking business cards. I ain't doing that. Business cards that don't mean shit to them. You can't do a goddamn thing.
I had that experience one time. I was Christmas shopping, and I was waiting for the bus, and I got jacked.
What you mean jacked?
I got jacked.
At gunpoint?
No, knife.
Damn. Oh, knife? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Why you say it
like give me your shit.
You ain't sound too enthusiastic about it.
That was because that wasn't a fun experience.
Who you got stuck up by?
Huh?
Who you got stuck up by?
Oh, some random ass lowlifes.
Some random ass lowlifes.
I mean, that's what people who do that shit are.
Or they could be desperate people.
That's not my problem, though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. How is it not your problem?
Because
if you got stuck up, that's not your problem.
That part's my problem.
That's exactly.
You're in a bad spot. It's not my problem.
Well,
and
it became your problem.
Just because you're desperate that don't make what you do right. If you're going out, if you're desperate and you're going out and robbing people, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't change the fact you're still doing wrong.
No, it doesn't. But it does change the fact that you're involved now.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I was involved.
Check this out. We live in a capitalistic society. In order to get this paper, sometimes you got to do something you don't want to do, because if you don't get this paper, your children don't eat. Now, he's not going to look up at his son and say, I'm sorry, I didn't rob Ricky.
No, that's not true. That's not true, because there's too many things out. When it comes to like food and stuff, there's what you can go get food stamps, you can go to churches, you can go to food banks.
You know how long it takes you to get food stamps? And you don't know, he might have been denied for it.
I do know how long it takes you. You get your food stamps in under 24 hours.
Yeah, that's
24 hours?
Yeah.
Yes, you can go down there, apply for emergency aid, and get your food stamps in the same trip.
Yeah,
but why would he get 20? Why would he get food stamps in 24 hours when he can stick you up right now?
Because he's a lowlife.
He could spend that money anywhere, and he could get hot food with
like I said. I mean,
and the chances of him,
I don't buy that shit, because I've been there. I know what you.
But do you think he's going to look at his son and say, "I'm sorry, we can't eat because I couldn't stick up Ricky"? He's going to say, "We eat today."
There's other things to do. You're not understanding, man. Like I said, there's other things to do to get basic needs like food. It's very easy to do.
It's easy for some people. It ain't easy for everybody. Some people got to feel it. The streets got to eat. Somebody got to feel it.
No, I think that's bullshit.
The streets got to eat.
Well, we're not gonna do this though. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna go in circles.
The streets will eat.
We're not gonna go in circles and do this.
I know we're not gonna go in circles because the streets got to eat.
Yeah, the streets gotta eat. Fuck it. Now let's move on.
Why you say it like that? Fuck it.
Because I know what is gonna happen. I know what is gonna happen. So let's just move on. What's going to happen? So then I see. So all right, man. You've been cranking out a lot of stuff. You've been watching a lot of new animes and stuff. What are you doing?
Why you change the subject?
Because it's gonna be a never-ending cycle.
Okay, it's gonna be a never-ending story. I don't see no big ass dog over here.
Story.
My damn calf almost gave out on me again. It started dribbling in my leg, my calf. I'm walking, I felt the shit bouncing on its own again. Like let's say you take a water balloon, right? And you put it on your leg and you tie it to your leg. You know how when you walk, it'll be bouncing and dribbling by itself? You know what I mean, right?
No, I'm sorry.
If you're walking with a water balloon in your hand, right? But you're holding it by the part that you tied, by the nipple, whatever it's called. As you walk, you'll feel it jumbling up and down in your hand, right?
Inertia or something like that.
Yeah, on its own. That's what was happening with my calf again, and it was doing it on its own, like it was moving independently of my body. Felt like it was like something like dribbling, like a little, like it's a basketball or something, like a little ball or something just dribbling on its own.
I see a doctor for that.
I think I got to stretch it out. Shit got crazy. And did you notice how cold it? Well, you guys on the West Coast. But it got cold as fucking shit yesterday and the day before that, and it's almost summertime.
We've actually, and here in California, here in Bakersfield, we've been actually having decent weather. I'm like, wow, we're not fucking dying.
It's been hit or miss. We're still in a drought in California, but it's been hit or miss.
Shit crazy. I mean, it's cold as fuck. Like you go outside, it's like 60 degrees. And it's almost summertime. 6 degrees ain't too cold, but I'm just saying, like, for the time, shit, man. Shit crazy. It don't even make no goddamn sense how cold it is at these times. What the hell is this? A 30? Some dude went and got a damn negroplasty.
What?
Somebody went and got a negroplasty. It's like somebody just sent me a picture. Somebody went and got a negroplasty.
Okay.
Some Australian dude. when they got a Negroplasty. That shit crazy. This guy was telling me, what's his name? Since you brought the shit up earlier, Ricky.
What?
They did the White House thing. If you if you go on Google Map, right, and you search nigger house, right, it's gonna bring you to the White House. Now, Google said that they apologized for that shit like that. They're working on it, right? And somebody said, "Who would search for that?" I said, "I put in the comment section of racist, right?" And the dude turns around and puts in, "No, it could be a black thug." I'm like, where the fuck that come from? I never said anything about anybody white. I just said a racist is looking for that shit. And he says a black thug. You see how thugs associated with black people? Mm-hmm. Like you got to be black to be a thug. And the people said, no, you don't. No, you don't. Then how come every time a crime's committed by a black person, they're thugs, but if it's by somebody else, they're not thugs. They might be misguided youth or some shit like that.
That title and whatnot is associated with black people. It's been like it is.
That's why somebody said it's the new N-word.
They're referring to a black person. That is true.
They said it's a new N-word, and it pretty much is.
Well, I would say you though. That's been around for like a long ass time.
But when we say, well, the word's not new, but I'm saying like it's the new way of saying the N-word for people. So they're saying that the anime is life. Somebody that switched the words on goddamn John Cena's shirt. But what was you saying?
I'll tell you, Robert. Hold on, damn it, my Uncle Ruckus.
I think it's been. I think that whole thing has been around for a while.
It's been around for a while. But when we say new, we don't mean new as in it just started. We mean new as in it's taken. It's the latest thing. It's the latest. Latest means it's been happening, but it's finally replacing. You know. Here Rakim, where are these Pete Mike? Okay. Shit, something else happened a little while ago. God damn, what happened? Shit. I still can't find a fucking job. I need a damn job, I'm telling you. And these motherfuckers ain't gonna hire me. I'm gonna go up in the motherfucking place and just say, y'all give me a job. Fuck y'all. Would y'all want me to move these boxes? I can't remember what I was going to say before earlier.
Just go in there and be like, I work here now. Deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it.
I work here.
Bitch. I got these boxes, man. I'm going to move them to the back. Man, if y'all got something to say about it, you can handle it.
Work here now. I get $10 an hour. I get 30 hours a week. That's what it is. Let's go.
Yeah. Shit, 30 hours. That way I can collect unemployment. Yo, you heard about them talk about raising minimum wage to $15 an hour?
That's stupid. That's not a good thing.
Why not?
Because if the minimum wage is that high, then that's just as less jobs.
No, not really.
Employers can't afford to hire workers.
Yeah, I understand that, but here's the problem. Everything is going up, and it's going up faster than minimum wage. So that's just as bad where people can't even afford to do anything. But check this out. Even if the people are making more money, they'll be spending more money.
Yeah, but employers still won't be able to hire the workers at that rate. So what's going to
happen?
There'll be less jobs.
See, it's going. I think it might. Let me see. But if you just hire, if everybody hired more people, and there's be more jobs, then everybody spend more money, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. You're right, because I mean, it seems like the whole situation, the solution situation sounds very easy. Just give people working jobs, and the economy will stimulate. Easy solution.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not realistic.
Yeah, right. It's not, and that's the problem. It's like it's an easy solution, it's an easy fix.
Because everybody got to agree on it, and everybody got to do it. Like if one company might say, "Hold on, we want to be down, but we can't afford it." You know what I mean?
Like right now, the minimum wage is $9 in California.
That's
Exactly.
man, that's too much. They gotta lower it.
And then next year it's gonna be $10.
No, that's bad. They're supposed to lower it. Cause you ain't that what you just said? If they lower minimum wage down to $5, everybody would have jobs.
I don't know about $5. $5 is not
$5. Yo, man, that's like what? Fucking $2.
No.
Hold on. Is
No.
it
$5 is not reasonable because you cannot live on $5 an hour. It's impossible.
not even China would fuck
That's the point I was trying to bring up.
I think $8 to $9 is like a reasonable amount.
No, it's not.
$15.
You can't live off of $8.
No. $15 is too high because you can't employers can't afford that. And not even big wig companies like Walmart and shit, they're not gonna want to pay that shit to every worker. But if you do like between $8 to $10, I think that is like the perfect medium.
$8 is bullshit.
Okay, but I mean like
$8.
Now,
Check this out.
Look, unfortunately though, this is the thing though. If you work at McDonald's, you can't expect to live super comfortable. I'm sorry,
That's super comfortable.
I'm not, but I'm saying if you can get two $8 jobs. Like me right now, I have 2 jobs. I do what I have to do. I don't make enough for which one job, so I have to get another.
How many hours you work a week?
It depends. Sometimes it fluctuates because like a Target right now I'm getting a lot of hours, but that could change next week. I don't know. My hours aren't like set in stone yet because I'm new.
Because look, check this out. You're saying like, work 2 jobs, but you might be working 2 jobs and only getting 40 hours out of both jobs, which means really is the equivalency of working 1 full-time job.
I mean, it is what it is then. I mean, like $15 an hour. I think it's just too unreasonable because it's gonna hurt people in the long run.
They shipping the fucking jobs out of the country. That's the problem.
It's gonna have a lot of negative effects as addition to the positive effects it would have. That's why $10.
And here's a negative effect of not paying your workers. You're not paying them; they can't even fucking live. $8, you can't live off $8. You can't live off it.
Like if you rent a room, whatnot, yeah, you could. I've lived off $8 an hour before.
So you think people that's working jobs, that's working for a living, should be in the damn a damn hut?
No, I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. You're twisting my words. I'm not saying that. But I mean, there are some lower tier jobs. That's just the way it works. Not every job is going to be $10+ an hour. That's just the way it is.
$10 ain't even a lot of money.
Nah, $10. You'd be fine if you work 40 hours a week on $10.
But okay, so everybody that got a job is working 40 hours a week.
No, I didn't say that. Again,
that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not twisting what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm trying to make a point that everybody that's working jobs aren't getting 40 hours a week. Look, we'll go into a store, right, and then there'll be 2 people working damn 40 hours a week, and everybody else working at 10.
That, man, but I mean, like, I think it's unreasonable to expect every job out there to pay $10 plus. I don't think that's a reasonable thing to expect because the economy can't afford that. The workers can't afford that. Mom and pop shops that hired and want to hire extra help can't afford to pay that. It's a backlash. It's a good thing for the to the masses because $10 an hour starting, that's awesome. I can only go up from there. That's cool. But there are some negative effects to it too. And $15 an hour is going to even have even bigger backlashes from certain aspects of the whole thing.
What about the negative effects of people just not being able to make it in this damn economy? What about that negative effect?
I mean, it's like I said, there's negatives on both ends.
So basically, if you're poor or like lower middle class or whatever, you're just basically just fucked.
I mean,
basically,
if you can't, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
you're fucked, basically.
Like I said, there are some lower tier jobs that you can't, expect to start out at $10 plus an hour. I don't think it's reasonable to work at McDonald's, $10 plus an hour.
And the people that get those jobs deserve to die anyway, basically, right?
I didn't say that. It's
I'm just joking with you.
Never mind, moving on.
Basically, you're scared to lose your job. You scared to lose your job, so you say, fuck it. You said, don't pay me because you might fire me. Don't pay me.
I didn't say that. In my grant, what I got, I don't even make $10 an hour at my jobs. I make $9 at Target right now, and I make $9.50 at the other job I have.
And if they say, hey, minimum wage is getting raised up to $15, you're gonna go to your boss and say, hey, yo,
no, I didn't say that either.
I could work under the table for 10. Just don't fire me.
I didn't say that either. I'm just saying there are some backlash to that wage increase. There's gonna be less jobs because of it. Than there already are. Because people are not going to want to pay too many people $15 an hour.
You know,
especially workers.
They had me at a job working where it was just me and one other person in there just working the whole fucking thing. Shit like that. That shit was crazy. Like, goddamn, you need more than one person here. Nah, we only want to pay one person. Fuck all that. You know, that type of deal.
A lot of jobs are down soon.
Okay, so what's the solution then? You can't. Look, you can't.
Off the top of my head, I don't have a solution. I don't know.
Okay, so people can't live off the money being paid from these jobs, but you can't raise it up because otherwise people will lose jobs. So the solution is get fucked and just try to use as much lube as possible, but you're getting fucked. That goes without saying.
I don't know. It depends where you live, I guess. I don't know.
Basically, I'm alright, so fuck everybody
that's else. Why, though. But see, that's why a lot of families stay together nowadays. Like even in my house, like the house is in my name, but everyone lives here because that's how we were able to, live a reasonable lifestyle. We all just pull our money together. And that's why people who hate on people who are older that live with their parents or whatnot. That's stupid kid shit. I mean, yeah, it's great to be on your own, but in this day and age, sometimes you gotta stick together until you're ready, until things are better. Like me, my parents can't afford to live in a house by themselves, so I have to sacrifice.
Yeah, you did a lot of shit just to live a semi-reasonable lifestyle. And you came up for the bottom.
You do what you have to do, and you adapt. That's the only choice you have.
And it's fucked up. So you gotta basically just, like I said, get the damn petroleum jelly. That's what that means. Mean is all about cutting corners. I don't know what he mean by that. Shit. But yeah, it don't. The bottom line is you're basically fucked, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta live with it. Like one guy was telling me, he said I'm gonna go to his house. He said, get about 5 other people. You all just live in that same motherfucking house, that one little house. Some people get a room. Some people get a bathroom. They got to sleep in the bathroom. Somebody got to sleep in the kitchen. Shit like that. Somebody going to make a bed in the damn tub. Most people I just got with TWIC card. Oh, they got a TWIC card and work at a plant. Shit. This dude was telling me to get what was I saying? Like doing the security job, right? And this other guy was telling me about how people was talking about fucking them up. About how they gonna go around and start killing these motherfucking security guards. I said, you know what? I don't know if I really want that job anymore. I'm not too sure about it. If they're gonna go around fucking security guards, you know what I'm saying? They said that the people were snitching or something like that. They snitches and they get stitches or something like that. We're going to ride on them and kill them and whatever, shit like that. I said, I'm not sure if I really want this job. I don't know if I'm built for all this. You think you could do it, Ricky?
Hey, man, I do what I got to do.
Yeah, I shoot him.
Can I have a gun on me?
I think you can. Officers, they were attacking me. I said self-defense. I was on to dear life.
You gotta tell him. No, just tell the cops. He reached for my taser, so I had to kill his ass.
He grabbed my taser.
He grabbed my taser.
So I grabbed my gun.
You gotta know who to do it to. It gotta be a black dude. If it's a black dude, you can get off. You can get off. If it's somebody else, you on your own. Shit. I was trying to find some. I'm trying to actually find some glasses so I can try to trick people. And I gotta shave my beard. And the reason what I mean by tricking people is, for some reason, people find me intimidating. I don't know why. I'm just a normal, everyday person. So now I'm gonna go get some glasses, get some shave regularly, and pray that these motherfuckers let me in and think I look Anglo enough. Because that's what it really boils down to. Trying to land a job is soul crushing. Yeah, it is. Look, I'm telling you, landing a job is almost as bad as YouTube shit. And what I mean by that is, after, let's say you go looking for a job, right? And you get 20 doors closed in your damn face. You be like, fuck it, I might as well go start slinging dope. Well, with YouTube, after you put up about 40 videos in one day, and people just still like, we don't give a fuck about you, you just be like, fuck it, y'all win. Y'all win. You win. You win. You ever said that, Nostradamus?
No, I just consider
y'all
this.
win.
Yo, man, I told you before, if I really gave a damn about YouTube as a part-time job, I'd be fucking uploading videos all the care. I can do the content. I'm just a lazy motherfucker. So I said, fuck it. It's a hobby. I don't give a fuck. Look at me. I have, like, what? I'm still sustaining over 1,000 subscribers, and what? I do, like, one video a week if I'm not lazy, because I've been lazy for the last few weeks now. I still have over 1,000 subscribers. The fuck? I'm just like, so I say fuck it. I don't care.
And what's going to happen to me is, after, let's say, maybe 5 more years, I'm just going to say, fuck it, you guys win. Y'all got me. Y'all did it. You accomplished your goal. Your mission in life is to keep me fucking down. Y'all won. You got it.
Damn.
You happy now?
Yo, that sounds so racist. It's like we purposely...
Y'all get the
man, we the people, keep the
man
down. We're all white.
Man,
we don't even have race. We're just all white considered on the internet. I'm Mexican though. No, but you're white in the internet. You're keeping me down.
Shoot.
That is so fucked up.
Shit. Yeah, that's what they were talking about with the cops. The guy says, but it was some black cops did such and such. He said, man, they blue before they black. He ain't lying. He dead serious. That's absolutely true. He said they blue before they're black. So you can go ahead and get that whole nonsense out your head right now. Shit, they ain't got no loyalty to nobody but the blue. That's it. Shit, I'm going broke. Then a motherfucker got hit with a damn bank fee. I didn't have the money to pay the first fee. Then I got an overdraft fee now, and I don't have the money to pay for that. And the reason why I got the overdraft fee because I ain't have enough money to put the shit in the account. So it's like if you don't have money, you lose money by not having money. Ain't that shit crazy? Like, this is a time when you can't afford to lose nothing.
Yeah,
but you lose it by default.
Stuck in that before.
Huh?
Actually miscalculated my money and ended up getting an overdraft fee.
Yeah.
And loved it. You liked them overdraft fees, don't you?
Man, it was orgasmic.
Shit,
Yo,
exactly.
let's stop talking about depressive shit, okay, man?
What you talking about? This is good shit. They had me over there in that other stream talking about eating buttholes and shit like that.
Hey, man, if you like tossing salads, you know, fuck it.
No, I didn't say I like tossing salads. I never tossed a salad.
I'm just saying, if that's your thing.
I never tossed a salad.
Why keep saying your thing?
He said I never tossed a salad.
He said that's specifically your thing.
I don't. I'm not judging. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
I don't think that's going to help you survive.
Oh, no. If you know how to toss salads good, you know, you can make it on the internet, make thousands of dollars, you know. Like that one dude that we see on like, the J Room, You know, that one dude that's always eating ass or getting eaten by his ass eaten by some chick. You know, if you know how to work your magic, you can become big.
Look, check this out. Dude said if you cut your hair every 2 weeks for a year, I guarantee you your life will change for the better. Basically, what he's saying is, motherfucker was going to treat you better just based on just having your hair cut lower, which means those people are prejudiced. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Having a little fro should not keep you from making it in life.
You know, and that's true. It's like they're afraid of the 70s. You know, the fro. It's too majestic.
He's a new Panther.
He's the new Panther.
It's too ethnic.
Wakanda. You know, I'm from. So what languages you know? I know English, Wakandan. Well, what? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, and I celebrate Kwanzaa. Oh shit, we can't have that.
So what would you call yourself? African Wakandan or something like that? Since you're
I don't know. Why would you call yourself African?
Because Wakanda is its own country or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's its own country, exactly.
Actually,
so why would you call yourself
that
African?
would be an interesting thing. If you were Wakandan and you were born in America, would you be considered a Wakandan American?
Exactly. Like, for instance, if you move, let's say, if you have a child in England, what would you be considered?
If I had a child in England, well, I would be still considered a damn American.
Oh, my bad. Who would you be considered?
England, I think it's considered European.
No.
It depends on what your
English.
Well, that's the thing. I'm quarter German and quarter Irish.
Is English even an ethnicity though?
No.
Is it?
But here's the point. Here's the point. If I move, let's say if I move to Mexico, right, and I have a child there, they would be Mexican American or American Mexican, it's whatever, right? They wouldn't be North American Mexican. They wouldn't be. So I mean, if you move from Africa to America, you wouldn't be African American. You would be whatever country you're from, American.
No,
Africa's
no.
a continent.
No. If you went to Mexico and had a baby with a Mexican woman, then yeah, they would be Mexican American. But if you had,
well, they would be the opposite of Mexican American.
If you had a child with a non-Mexican, then they wouldn't be considered. They would be considered a Mexican citizen, but they wouldn't be Mexican or Hispanic.
What are you talking about? They would be Mexican.
No, they wouldn't. They would be a Mexican citizen.
No, because you're talking about two different things. You're talking about ethnicity and nationality. Those two different things.
Yeah.
If I had a child with somebody in Mexico who's a Mexican citizen, but they're not Mexican, they would still be Mexican. They'll be a Mexican by nationality, not ethnicity.
So why does that even matter then? What's the point?
What I'm saying is, if I go to Mexico,
why are we even talking about that then? Because what's the point of that then? What are you getting at? What I'm saying.
Because what I'm saying is they were generalizing people saying, "Oh, you're African American." No, I could be from anywhere in Africa. I'm Egyptian American.
Oh, that's just been going on for years.
Yeah, they do the same thing with the Asians. Like, oh, he's Asian. It's so many different cultures over there, so many different countries. I mean, Asian is such a broad and ambiguous term. It could mean any fucking thing.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean? So that's the same thing with African. It could be any fucking thing. You could be fucking Libyan or what's another one? South African or something like that. You don't necessarily have. You say African, that's like it's really disrespectful because it's like a broad and ambiguous term. It doesn't. That's like calling somebody North American. Now you're mixing us in here with fucking Canadians.
With Indian too.
Huh? Yeah, it's the same thing as calling somebody Indian and they're Native American.
No, I'm talking about like Fiji or Hindu and stuff like that. Like they could be Fijian or Pakistani, I think is what it's called. You know, every race has that. You can even say that with white people too. It's every race.
Not really. When I say not really, I mean it's more so targeted towards, like I said, Asians and
But I mean, like,
Africans.
what I'm saying, every race does deal with that generalization. That's what I'm saying.
Not really. I mean, if you're saying to a small degree, is that really dealing with it? Like, if something happens to you once in your life, are you really dealing with it in comparison to somebody who has it happen to them every day? Are they really dealing with it?
I'm saying like that generalization. I'm saying happens to everyone. When they don't try to like. I mean, like, all right, man,
I would say everybody does it.
can you honestly look at your a typical Asian and be like, all right, you're Hmong, or you're
Hell
Chinese?
no, nobody can.
Okay.
Nobody can.
Okay, that's I mean that's part of it. There is a racist element to it, but that's also I think part of it too. Like sometimes it's just generalization. It's easier just to do it that way.
Well, of course that, but I'm just saying like what am I trying to say?
So what I'm
Certain
saying
people get generalized a lot more often than others.
I think there are people who probably do it disrespectfully, but not everyone who does it is doing it meaning to be disrespectful.
I think most people do it not meaning to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But it is disrespectful. Sit there and call. That's like saying, "Oh, you're North American. You mixing me in there with the fucking Canadian. I ain't Canadian. I'm a citizen of the United States, not a citizen of North America. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's too broad and ambiguous. That's how they get motherfuckers. Somebody say I need to become a porn star. Nah, that's that. I don't need to take my life in that direction, man. Shit, struggle ain't that bad. It's bad, but it ain't that damn bad. Shit. Oh, like this one dude, right? He had this he did this story where he was talking about how he's mad at black people for not making a come up, right? He said you had enough time to make a come up, come up in the society or something like such and such, whatever. He said the Asians did it, right? He said, and the Asians taking on American names. He said, or really, he said normal names. He said they're giving. He said the Asians are giving the kids normal names, showing that they want to integrate with society. No, what they're showing is they're cooning. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's supposed to be mergers, if it's supposed to be merging of cultures, right? Shouldn't that mean you should be able to keep your damn name? Right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want,
Look, if you
name, then yeah.
He said the Asians are giving them normal name. What the fuck is a normal name? Basically, he's saying the name that I like, an Anglo name. That's what he's saying. But really, if you're really merging cultures, that means each culture should be able to add something. Not, I'm going to let my culture be completely dissolved into this new culture. No, that's not merging cultures. That's called cooning. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, and to be honest, he was wrong because black folks did come together and make a lot of money. And they look up the story of Black Wall Street. That's what happened when black people was working together. You heard about that, right? And this happened a few times. And they came down and started burning them damn cities down and shit like that, killing people because they were doing too good. So the guy doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. You know, if it's a merging of culture, that means everybody got to give a piece of their culture. Not okay. It's not I need to come to this country and do everything they fucking tell me. That makes no goddamn sense. Somebody said, "Am I cool with Phone 99?" I don't hate the guy. I just don't give a fuck about him. That's all. Y'all got it mixed up. I don't hate the guy, nothing like that. I just don't give a fuck about him. Like if I heard he got into a car accident, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's just that type of situation.
Damn.
What?
This is an extreme ass example.
Okay, let me give a less extreme example. Like if I heard he took like a big shit, right, and it was just so big it ripped his asshole, I wouldn't care.
Man.
Every change is still on the same. Okay. I'm trying to read these goddamn comments. Common names in America. He said average changes based on sense. Average equals common for the most part. And nobody said average. Average means most or the biggest portion. Common name for that part. So what? But you should if it's a merging of cultures, you shouldn't have a common name. Period. And why should your name determine whether you should make it? And we're not talking about extreme cases like somebody's name was Hitler or some shit like that. There now you know what a normal name is. I know no, that's not a normal name. Oh, he's answering my question from what I asked before. I said, what is a normal name? What I'm saying is the names he's talking about is you should have an Anglo name. But names change depending on where you're at. If you're in a different location, the normal name would be something else. You know what I'm saying? So if you're from that culture, why not have a name that's normal for you? You know? Okay, so you don't give a fuck about the anime mafia anymore. I never did. Okay, YouTubers are placed at a much higher standard than regular people like me. I'm sorry, but you are. He damn so right. Don't they hold you to a high standard?
Yeah. I was comment. Yeah, hey, look, I'm not perfect. I mispronounced shit. I'm human. I'm sorry. It was not meant to be disrespectful or anything. I was just trying to make a point.
Yeah, like people
actually, I work with a lot of like Middle Eastern, Asian and stuff at work, like at my job, Target and stuff. And I was talking to one of them, and because she was talking about her household and stuff, and I asked her, "You're Fiji, right?" And it's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." So I experienced.
And she hates you now.
And that actually, one of my best friends is Hmong, and he's taught me a lot about the Hmong culture.
Yeah, and so and you understand that the Hmong culture is different from other Asian cultures, right? Completely.
Yeah, absolutely, different. I do. I totally understand that. Just like Fiji is different than other Indian cultures.
Yeah, so they mix all them people together, even though they're really not the same people.
I don't know about that, but
they're not the same people.
No, they're not the same people. I mean, they all have their own ways and their different cultures and their different customs and stuff.
Even they're even more different than that. They're different like people in general. They're from different ancestries.
You know, yeah. I understand that. Yeah.
They got a common ancestor at some point, but that's every fucking body. Shoot, we go back far enough. We all got the same ancestor. Okay, you at top cliff with fucks. Who needs your fuck? I don't know. This guy. I don't know. I can't even read the shit. Okay, me. You want to get out of the struggle? You got to move with me and 2 other roommates in Idaho for free for an entire year, and you'll have a job making $12.50 an hour within a week. Nope, can't move. I can't even make it out there. Somebody was asking me about going to Comic-Con this year. If I have the money, I would do it.
I heard the tickets are already sold out.
For real?
Yeah, because the whole Kishimoto thing.
Well, I guess I ain't going there.
Jotun posted a while back that he tried to get them and they just sold out in like an instant. Damn it! Like on San Diego Comic-Con shit.
I guess I ain't going there. But the point was, like, I'm so fucking broke. I didn't think it was going to even be a possible way of me coming up with enough money to even get a ticket in the first place. Let alone make it up there and be traveling and shit like that. Somewhere happened to me last time.
Try to go to New York Comic-Con next year.
I had to fight every last motherfucker in the restaurant because they wanted me to pay $25 for a piece of fucking meat besides a credit card. Like, literally, the piece of meat I had was the size of a credit card. And they tell me so $25. I'm like, what, $25? And then I brought up the fact that last time I paid for a meal, like, look, I bought a meal that literally was like $11, $12, right? and I wound up paying 20 something because we all split the bill down the middle. I'm like, well, I'm paying the extra. I ordered the cheapest thing on the menu. It was a burger and a drink. That's all I got. So it came up to about $11, $12. I said, I ordered the cheapest thing on the menu, and I'm paying the same price as everybody else. Some dude, he told me what you should do is get the most expensive thing on the menu, since y'all going to split it down the middle anyway. He said, so even if you spending that much, at least you getting something for it, instead of just getting nothing and wind up having to pay it anyway. Man, I was in there fighting the motherfucker, man.
I don't know how, but men always, sometimes, man, just to redefine the word broke.
No, I was going to fight the motherfucker to the bitter end. No, because look, here's the thing. They think that I was trying to get out of paying. No, I would pay. And I ain't got no problem with paying. The point is, I was going to be stranded because I ain't have enough money to get home. Not only that, I only had half a little piece of fucking meat.
Okay, and I told you this. If you just explain you can't get what you don't have instead of the whole I only ate half a piece of meat thing, it probably would have went a lot better because they would have understood, all right, this dude can't get what he don't have, so let's move on. No,
they're going to be mad. They'll be like, man, fuck that. You better sell your ass or something.
They probably would have given you the blues and give you a hard time about it. Yeah, I mean, either way, you weren't getting out of that. Like, anytime a dude goes out with their boys and they can't pay their part, regardless of the situation, you're always going to get the blues about it. There's no avoiding that. And rightfully so.
Mm-hmm. Shit. I don't know. Look, not only that, I paid for, like, I had got, even though, like, I ain't going to lie, Cole looked out for me. I appreciate that. He had got me a sandwich and a juice. But I got him a gift that was of equal value, right? Not only that, I paid, what you call them, well, I put $10 on Uber's ticket for the movie theater, right? And Cole put up the other $5. Not only that, I paid for the beer when we played beer pong. Not all of it, but I paid for some of it. I paid for half of it. Not only that, I paid for the taxi, which was fucking $40 for me and Darius. But that's cool because he was paying for the hotel. But he was going to pay for that for himself, though. So it wasn't like I was costing him any more money. You know what I'm saying? So I think I did make up for my little, one night stay in that hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I was contributing, but I was broke as fuck. And on top of that, I didn't have much of the food, and I'm paying all this money for shit. Come on now. I said, come on. Now, if I'd have had money, I wouldn't even say nothing. I just paid them. But if they beat you down to your goddamn socks, you gonna argue with them for a minute. They beat me down to my goddamn socks.
But you have fun, though. That's all that matters.
I just came to the conclusion. Hey, man, you know what also, speaking of the struggle?
What's up?
You want
to... Wait, someone brought up a good point.
Hold on.
Min actually had to pay for his share. The crazy thing is, Uber attacked Min, and yet he was broke himself.
Yup. That was kind of my fault, though, because I dragged him out there. He told me he was broke, and I dragged him out there anyway. But go ahead.
Speaking of the struggle, and the struggle is real, how was last week's episode with Tyrion and Sir Friendzone?
What are you talking about? Oh, Game of Thrones? I didn't watch it.
This season is so meh. This season
I know.
Is so...
Now you motherfucker gonna start talking about me. Y'all keep saying, yeah, you better get on time in the Game of Thrones.
I'm still talking about Game of Thrones. I'm just pissed I don't get to see much Tyrion.
Well, because
everybody was mad at me for not watching it.
The thing is, though, like, all right, in book Feast of Crows, Tyrion's not even in that book.
Yeah,
so
I even heard that
Tyrion was from Dance of Dragons.
Well, and even then, I heard that they're taking a storyline that, Sir Friendzone is not even supposed to be the one taking Tyrion there. He's didn't get the whole,
I don't know
Stoneflesh thing going on.
I just know that one of the main reasons why they're combining 2 books into one season, or is because there are certain prominent characters that are part of the show that are not in the fourth book.
Yeah, again, they killed off the old man, which was who's still alive in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think the old man who died, he's still alive.
Everyone knows that. Like, they even went on record that they were going to kill characters that were alive in the books. They were just on there because they're pretty much making their own journey. They know the ending of George's story, and they're just pretty much making up their own path now to get to the ending.
Yo, man. Tyrion better fucking, like I said before, Tyrion better be the fucking either head of the Iron Bank or fucking his ass on that Iron Throne.
Tyrion doesn't want the Iron Throne.
I'm just saying, either position, you know. I would say better if he...
Why would Tyrion want to... We know for a fact Tyrion is giving no fucks about Westeros anymore. We already know that.
Never had, never will.
But he's Westeros... He would be Westeros' savior.
I don't know about that.
Yo, and you know what? And my reasons for the head of the Iron Bank, he'd fuck over those ones who try to fuck with other people. You know, he would be the one who'd be like, wow, you know these loopholes? Well, I found something over here that you owe me as the Iron Bank, you know, like that kind of shit. You know,
Tyrion wouldn't do that. Tyrion's not like a fighter for the people. He's the lesser evil of the Lannister family. But he doesn't give a fuck about people like that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, Tyrion only saved the King's Landing because it saved himself.
That's a good reason.
Not that Tyrion's some noble. He's a good guy compared to the other fucks.
But
not like,
your own ass is a good reason.
Hey. Tyrion's more of the common man than most of the motherfuckers that have like this fucking ass title, like cool ass title. You know, it's like, oh, I'm so and so. You know, yeah, Tyrion's more of the common man than ever, but you know, he does stick to his number one, him.
Yeah. So I don't know what these stories.
Looking at the number one.
Because it sounds like he don't even want to invite. He don't want to invite Danny because like it was really interesting in this episode where he made a point like, you know, it's because this chick was part of a family and she's never lived in Westeros. Her to sit on the Iron Throne is justice. Like that's a good point. That's a good point. I can't argue with that.
Exactly.
As much of a Danny supporter I've been in the past, I'm not as much now, but it's a good point. Can't really argue with that.
Yo, I have to admit that I think it was last week. The whole Dany choosing her husband, even though in the book it didn't go its way, but in the show she's more of her becoming her own, you know, her own choices. You know, she knows and she's making the choices instead of like listening to the council when she's like, I need to have a husband. Hey, you lucky bastard! I found one on the ground.
What she's trying to do is that she wants to. Obviously, she realizes she has to unite the slaves and the former masters, and to do that, I'm assuming she thinks the best course would be to marry a master, which I don't know. I need to think more into that because I do have a big ass Game of Thrones video planning. I just need to format everything I need to say.
Yeah,
I've been slacking. But I'll tell you this, though. Game of Thrones has been meant, but you all need to get on Penny Dreadful. Penny Dreadful is a fucking amazing show.
What is it?
It's called Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Littlefinger's making me confused as fuck. Littlefinger's making me go, what the fuck is going on?
Nah. Littlefinger, like, I saw something Zoro said and stuff. Littlefinger's plan, it's obviously some sort of fucking Naraku-style plan that Littlefinger's working out right now. It's always a plan within a plan, and like I don't think that he's outright betraying Sansa. I think he has a scheme in mind because think about it. He's right. He could potentially set himself up to be Warden of the North because either way he's in a perfect position. Now, because now Cersei's going to let him go down there with the Knights of the Vale and take out the winner of the fight between Roose and Stannis. Because now, by revealing that Roose has Sansa, now Roose's good standing with King's Landing and the Lannisters is no more. So I think he didn't have to sell out Sansa, but to fuck up Roose Bolton.
Yeah,
That's what I think his plan was. I don't think he's selling out Sansa because.
I mean, he can honestly make find some common girl who looks like her and cut her head off and put it on a pike. He's like, here, Cersei, you know.
Sorry, it could be something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think it's gonna be that though, because he wants Sansa's name though too, because that's the legitimacy to the north. So I don't think his plan is to make Cersei think that Sansa's dead. If that was the case, then he didn't have to even reveal that Roose has Sansa. You know what I mean? Because either way, once he gets control of the North, it's going to be difficult for King's Landing to fuck with her. Because the thing about the North is that the North is so vast and so far away that that's why Cersei told Jon back in the day, you can't just manhandle the Northern man.
Oh,
because they are a threat. There's too many of them, and they have too much of a tactical advantage. That's why Stannis wants the North, because of his tactical advantage that he would have.
Hold on, isn't the winter supposed to last for like years?
Yeah, the winter lasts it could go anywhere from a decade to multiple decades.
Okay, so check this out.
You're even seeing in the show, in the preview, the weather is changing. And Cersei mentioned that in the past episode. So the winter is approaching. It's coming.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. Like, so let's just say, yeah, he becomes Ward of the North, and then he's like, you know what? Fuck you, Cersei. I'm now. I have Sansa. I have what's her name again? Fuck it, I keep forgetting her name. Fucking Stark girl.
Arya.
No, not Arya. Sansa. There you go. Sansa Stark. He has Sansa. He's gonna marry her. He's gonna be now the fucking. He'll probably take in the last name of Stark. Because you can do that somehow. I think you can, by choice. And during the winter, it's going to take, let's just say the minimum, 10 years. Let's just say that is like 12 years. Let's just say that. 12 years before winter's over. By the time 12 years pass, the North is going to be powerful. It'll have its own thing, its seclusion. So even if she tries to make an army...
The tactical advantage of the North is already there. It's not just the winter; it's the range too, and the vastness of it. That's why it's always been like. That's why they always had. That's why they had to have a Warden of the North, and the people. The people of the North. The only problem with the North though is that they don't have all the bannermen of the North. Their armies were decimated by the Red Wedding. That's the only downside of the North. Like so. Let's say Littlefinger or Stannis gets the North. They still have to have their own army because the bannermen that were in the North, they're still recovering from what happened in the Red Wedding.
And even if they just move the Vale, all the Knights of the Vale, that's just true. That is
the Knights of the Vale is supposed to be a pretty formidable force. So I don't know how they compare to King's Landing's army or this army Stannis has, but they are supposed to be pretty damn formidable. Which is why Littlefinger kind of has that advantage in the end.
Aren't they supposed to be like trained in the snow? Like really? Like yeah, these motherfuckers.
Well, the Vale is. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Vale is part of the North. So I would assume so. Yes.
So yeah, they have an upper hand in territory.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why. Like I think Littlefinger's plan is to let Bolton and Stannis fight it out. And whoever's left standing, he's going to come in and take them out. That's what I think Littlefinger's plan is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like, at least.
Yo, did y'all hear about the sequel to The Incredibles getting ready to come out?
Yeah.
Or getting ready to be produced? Mm-hmm.
I think there's still.
Y'all ain't excited?
Movies they want to. I think there's still like 2 more movies they're going to do before Incredibles 2 comes out, though. Because I know that the Toy Story 4 is going to come out before Incredibles 2, last time I checked.
Wait, Toy Story 4?
That's what I said. Yeah, they're doing a Toy Story 4.
The Toy Story 3 was good, and it was a good ending.
Exactly. So I don't know what...
Toy Story 3 might have been the best one.
It might have been. I'm trying to... Yeah, it might have been. You're right.
It's a toss-up between that and the first one. The second one was good, but the first one was better, and the third one was probably the best, probably. But I mean, it's hard to beat the first one. But if I had to put one above the other one, most of the times it's going to be the third one. I mean, they did that very well. I was damn near crying at the end when all the toys getting ready to get put in that damn hole. But the damn melted lava, that lava and shit, whatever it was.
My friends took me to see the Avengers on Monday.
I've seen that. Ben saw that.
Yo, man, I have to, I have mixed feelings about the Avengers 2. Overall, I loved it.
I like the first one better.
I
like the second one better.
I like the second one better because now I actually have an emotional connection with Hawkeye and Widow, Black Widow.
I like the second one better because I think that all the Avengers, the Hawkeye's development was awesome. Ultron was fucking awesome. I like Ultron more. I like Loki.
For real?
Yeah. I think
Loki
really overrated by fandom. I think Loki is extremely overrated. And not only that, but the overall threat of Ultron was far better than the threat of Loki. Like, I never felt like my biggest problem with Avengers 1 was that I never felt it took all of them to take out Loki.
Yeah. You thought his powers was underwhelming?
Yeah, and then with Ultron, none of them could have done it on their own.
True.
They had to team up.
Like the threat. I think the threat was far greater in part 2. I think Ultron was a more charismatic villain. Though I will say that, yes, the humorous of Ultron threw me off at first because it wasn't what it was. It wasn't what it was advertised in the trailers. But with that said, though, Ultron was fucking awesome. Like, I love Ultron. This dude, like,
he was definitely Tony's kid. Vision was like, yeah, he hates you the most. Like, no shit, father.
But he got that jokes and all that being witty and all that kind of shit that came from Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's where he got that from.
Yeah.
So I mean, not to mention though the setup for Infinity Wars though with the official reveal of the Infinity Stones and using Thor to see that and that connection there. The after credit scene, that was, which was the big setup for, also too the fact that now we know why eventually Thanos is going to come to Earth because the Mind Gem is on Earth. So eventually he's gonna have to come to Earth and get that shit. And so you have that setup there, and then you have slight setup with Civil War between some of the action that Tony Stark did. In the movie, and of course, the disagreement between him and Captain America. So you have that slight setup. You have that slight setup for Civil War too, which I thought was good and needed. So I think it did everything it needed to get Phase 3 going.
Yeah.
Would Tony's side be the evil side in the Civil War?
In the comics, it is. From my understanding.
I mean, are they evil or do you just?
No, it's not like black or white evil. It's just oppression. It's like the way it was explained to me because I haven't read Civil War, but like Tony, all right, remember the Mutant Registration Act in X-Men?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what the Civil War is.
Yeah,
they got registration act
is a dick in Civil War. I don't know, and a lot of people hate Tony Stark for some of the things he did in Civil War. But to say Tony Stark is evil, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you can say
he's fighting for the greater good.
In his mind, he is, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, he's fighting for the greater good. Whether he's right or not is yet to be seen.
Right.
Hell, Miss Marvel's on his fucking side, and that's a big fucking saying right there. Honestly, in my personal opinion.
And everybody thought that Captain America would be on the government side, and Iron Man would be,
Well, no, because Captain America, all right, they actually think about, all right, look at Winter Soldier. Do you see Winter Soldier, man?
No, I know. I understand. You're saying that his ideology isn't right, I gotta fight for America. I'm fighting for justice on the American side.
It fails on your like the whole that was his whole problem even before he learned Hydra was behind it. He didn't like the whole Shield's plan for the whole satellite and watching people and shit because it interferes with our amendments, our freedom of speech and whatnot.
Right, but I'm just saying, like from the reader's point of view, you would have thought beforehand that he might have been on the American side or the government side.
I understand the way they write it though, it does leave you open to choose your side.
Yeah, if you played the game, like when I played the game, I picked the good side, the damn revolutionary.
Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2? Yeah, they
Yeah,
used Civil War. Yeah, I remember that.
I picked the revolutionaries, the good side. Now in that game, you could be a revolutionary without people being mad at you, but if you do that in real life, you're the worst person to ever live. Like this dude.
If you're a revolutionary, you're considered a borderline terrorist.
Yeah, this dude, he says black people chose to follow Malcolm X and not Martin Luther King. What was wrong with Malcolm X? He preached hate. Motherfucker was hating on him. That makes sense for that time. If somebody killed your whole family, you killed him, wouldn't that make sense?
And that's another thing.
That would make sense.
Well, I was gonna say not only that, if you was during that time where a lot of people get demonized even by political views.
Oh, whoa.
Right, it made sense at the time. It's not. We're not talking about right here, right now. In today's time, that would be extreme. But at the same time, at that time, it made sense.
Well, now if you think about it, we can take that into Civil War as well. Non-supers, I like to say that because of the Incredibles, supers. Non-supers cause so much death, and I can name a few who really just fucked everything over. Let's admit it, the Marvel Illuminati. They fucked so much shit over.
But the movie's going to be different because
Yeah.
For one, there's nowhere near as many supers as there are in the comics.
Oh,
and
not yet.
I haven't got to that. I haven't got to the conversation.
They can't make the Marvel Illuminati because they don't have Reed Richards and Professor.
Not yet. Because with the whole deal, Fox or so? Which one owns Spider-Man?
It's Fox.
Well, Spider-Man's going to be allowed. No, Spider-Man is owned by Sony, but they're going to allow Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So, what happens if it becomes successful? Why don't they just say, hey, you guys who own Fantastic Four, hey, we're going to put some cash in your way. Let us use, Reed Richards and blah, blah, blah for Planet Hulk,
They can't. That wouldn't work, though, because they're just rebooting Fantastic Four. And they need to, for them to do that, they would need to have a pre-established Reed Richards.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about. If the successful reboot happens, let's just say they are going to use him, and for
I think
after Infinity War, they can go to Planet Hulk.
I was gonna say this. I think the movie would have
even though Planet Hulk takes place before Civil War, I think.
That Planet Hulk shit. I never read it. I watched the animated movie. It was alright.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a bit of it, but
I've seen a little bit of the comic and the animated film. Kind of jacked up.
Yeah.
And then Sentry comes in. Sentry, the Superman killer.
I was asking us dramas. I said, what part you said that in the? Because I don't remember much from. Because I never read that comic.
Miss Marvel's
Marvel Illuminati did. You said as far as the non-suits, because most of them are super.
So let's keep it real. If y'all was a mutant, right? Like we talking about like X-Men, using the X-Men universe.
That's right. Xavier.
Wouldn't you want to be with the Brotherhood?
What?
If you was a mutant, wouldn't you want to be with the Brotherhood? Or if you was on X-Men, if you was in the X-Men universe?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because I don't know.
I would want to be with the Brotherhood because I can't have somebody bust me upside the head with a bottle like this, and I just start singing Kumbaya.
Well,
I'm going hard on somebody.
All right, but here's the catch though. Are you going to be a mutant powerful enough for Magneto to want you in his Brotherhood?
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to get my powers up to that level.
Well, technically, Magneto wants everybody, but
you're going to learn today. Xavier, I kind of like. I would kind of want to because Xavier would teach you shit. Like he would teach you how to.
I respect more Xavier.
Magneto doesn't do that shit. Like you go on to war today.
Yeah.
So
Strap the fuck up.
How are you gonna learn how to use your powers?
You're gonna learn yourself. You're gonna learn today. You talking about learning to use your power. I'm talking about getting bust upside the head by sentinels and just standing there singing Kumbaya and shit
But no, Xavier don't do that though. No.
Wait, that's what I'm saying.
That's why Marvel did that so well. Xavier is not. Xavier wants peace, but at the same time, Xavier's not really a pacifist either.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He'll mind rape him. He'll mind rape a mofo if he pushes.
It's funny. I'm not a
because that's not.
No.
He's not pulling.
He wants stable living for mutants and humans. He does want them to live together, but he's not saying Kumbaya. He's sending X-Men on mission to take out Sentinels, to fuck up the
Sentinels. He's not pulling the trigger. He's not taking the heads off these people. He's supposed to be killing humans.
No. X-Men will though. No, they do.
He's supposed to be killing humans.
Hold on.
He's supposed to be killing humans.
They'll fuck up some humans if they have to.
Let me ask you this. Why the fuck do you want to kill motherfuckers when you can mind rape them the fuck out of them?
Cause once you come out the mind rape, they're gonna get back to killing mutants.
If they're a dangerous mutant individual, he will do anything means to protect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when he felt like when Genosa and shit, like he sent the X-Men in there and they liberated those mutants.
No, he's like.
Not only that, I'm trying to help out, and you're
think that like he really Magneto's piece. Fuck living with peace coexistence with one another. We take it over. We got the power. We take it over. But see, Xavier, I think, is the perfect medium to where if you push me, I'm gonna push back.
Yeah,
no, I agree.
Guess what? You know why he's not the perfect medium?
I agree with you, Ricky, because
he wants coexistence.
He's not the perfect medium because he's not winning. They trying to kill both of them.
No, but man.
Main. He doesn't want to kill. That's the thing. He can kill, but he doesn't want to.
But he doesn't want to. That's not his first option.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. If he kills, he proves the non-mutants, their point.
No, he doesn't. In their minds, they would be thinking he proved his point, but they're thinking they proved his point from people that's not even related to the damn X-Men. People that have nothing to do with the X-Men. When they go in and do something stupid, it's the X-Men along with them.
I've always said that Xavier is the perfect example of a man who wants peace that's willing to fight for it.
And losing the fight.
Okay, man. I'm gonna give you an example.
Because he's doing pretty good with his progress. Plus you gotta think of this, because I agree, with what Ricky's saying. Plus, if the dude was a pacifist, he wouldn't be doing shit at all. He'd actually
No, pacifist. When I say pacifist,
going on talking. I mean, he not only does Xavier talk the talk, but he fights the fight too. I can't say walk the walk because there's a walk. But
doing all that together.
So is he going to take it to the humans?
He does.
So how many humans he kills?
I don't know. I don't read comics, but I know in the X-Men cartoon he was fucking the mofos up when he had to.
Yeah, he uses his he mind rapes them.
No, Magneto, he takes it right to him, right to the front door.
Magneto gives no fucks about honesty.
Oh, but here's the thing, also.
But he's a mutant supremacist.
Magneto is just as prejudiced to humans as humans are to mutants.
That's what I just said that.
And not only that, if you want to get real tight, if you read the books, he's a victim of. He's also Jewish. He was a child in a Nazi internment camp. Yeah. Dude, he loses his fucking mind when he sees Red Skull. I think he did lose his shit when he saw Red Skull and all that shit. And it's just like his hatred has been embedded to him ever since a child. As much as
Can you blame him?
I can't blame him, but I don't like his methods, but I can't blame him. It's been embedded,
So somebody here's how a lot of people think. They're like, I know I killed your whole family, but why are you so mad? Where's all this anger coming from? I only killed your whole family.
No,
but Xavier's not like that.
Now I'm saying that's how people be thinking. That's how a lot of people think like that. They be like, why is he so mad? We only destroyed half everything.
May, hold on. I gotta have to stop you right there. Because let's just say the Nazis were still around here, and then they're committing genocide to the black people. You would still be fucking to this very day hearing, you would have that hatred towards Nazis if your entire race was almost committed genocide because of their
It was a black genocide. I think 100 million black people lost their lives already. What are you talking about? Over 100 million.
Is that true?
Well, I was gonna say this. The point that Nostradamus is saying is, don't forget, he's still one of the people that still was there during the effect.
Yeah.
Mm. And I'm here now in the effect right now. You see these motherfucking police taking them out and getting off.
Oh, no, but man, remember back in the day during the 50s and the 40s, they would just strung your ass up on a goddamn light pole, and they would watch you dangle and laugh at you.
So that's okay.
No, that's...
So they're like,
that's the brutality back then, and guess what? Magneto had to deal with the same bullshit, except with experimentation on his his people's flesh, mustard gas.
On people's flesh.
Dude. Some of the
dude in the comments makes a good point. And a lot of Magneto has
and he had to deal with ketchup gas and all that.
Huh? He's making fun of mustard gas.
Yeah.
It was just a really bad joke. That's all.
Yeah.
It goes with the mustard gas.
Well, I'll tell you this much: mustard gas is banned in all forms of war.
Oh, yeah, I want to address.
And you can make it too.
But I'm not saying Magneto's not wrong for how he feels about people. No, I understand why he feels the way he does. I think Magneto's an amazing character. He's one of my favorite X-Men.
The Sentinels is an example of why he hates humans.
Right. The Sentinels are the only purely evil thing, or plot, point in the X-Men story, because they actually see the reality that humans don't, that mutants are humans, and that's why they turn on everyone.
Yep.
That's the dark side of it all. And then humans can't realize that they are people just like us, they're just different.
Kind of not.
And also, you got to think
because the people carry the damn genes.
You forgot. Yeah, and here's the best part. I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Even though he's not considered a mutant as the sense of the X-Men, but Hulk, General Ross, when he finally became the Red Hulk, he realized something. Holy shit! Oh, now I know how fucking Hulk feels. And you know what?
Oh, that's different though. That's different. That's not.
Well, I'm saying because they don't.
No. But General Ross wanted the Hulk because he wanted the secret. It wasn't the fact that he was the Hulk. It was because remember Ross created the Hulk in a way because he sponsored Bruce's experiment. It was for totally different reasons. He wanted the secret of the Hulk's strength for the military. It was nothing that I know his mindset changed when he became the Red Hulk, but also he hated the Hulk because of his daughter and their relationship, and the fact that the Hulk kind of ruined his career. So that's a totally different situation. It's not the prejudiceness that it's like an X-Men. That's a totally different situation.
All right, fine. My bad.
Mm-hmm. But the point is, it's not about, like, people keep saying, oh, why you hate people, whatever. In certain situations, it's understandable. And in situations where it's not understandable, it's still a war going on. You ain't got time to have sympathy and shit like that. Motherfuckers getting killed down the damn street, and you supposed to be understanding. I know this one guy I was talking to. He said, man, if I had to pick one, I'd be riding with Magneto. He said I would have to. He said I'm not. He said I'm taking it.
Honestly, Magneto is an inspiring figurehead.
Yeah.
He is the mutants, like, in a sense, like the young youth. They're sick and tired of being oppressed. They're always they're being targeted, killed because they're different. Magneto's like saying, you know what? If they punch you, you fucking punch them back, and then they're like,
punch them back, put them in the cemetery.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if they hit you with a stick, you hit them with a bigger stick until they can't move. And it's like, the youth are like, fuck yeah, let's. I want to follow this motherfucker. He speaks my language, you know, and that's the thing. It's like Magneto. He's like, in a sense, the Captain America of mutants, in the sense of, you know, fighting for your freedom, but he does it in the extreme way. Extremist. That's funny.
What's his name? Malcolm X. He says, and I'm quoting him. He said, you can't sing for freedom. He said, but you can swing up on some freedom. You can't sing on it, but you can swing on it. Ain't that right?
I don't know.
You don't get it?
Is it true? Well, I haven't.
Yeah. If an alligator bites down on your head, right? You fighting to get free. Are you gonna sing or you gonna fight? You gonna be throwing these or you gonna be singing? I'm throwing these. I'm doing every goddamn thing.
Hold on. Is it the Galligator? The Galley from Toriko, you know, the one who can take out a tank? Because if it's the one who can take out a tank, I'm pretty much fucked. But
you're still gonna be fighting to the bitter end, right?
I'll damn well try. No, this is the thing. I will damn well try.
That's what you know. What you call him?
Even if I fail, I will try. You know.
He also said this, and this had me laughing. He said those civil rights leaders. He said they're not fighting for your freedom. They're begging for it, and he's absolutely right. They out there singing "Kumbaya," begging for freedom.
Oh God.
They're not fighting for it. Fighting for it is different than begging for it. Shoot, and that's Professor X out there begging, begging ass.
No, you're comparing it. So in a sense, Malcolm X and Magneto are the same as.
They based off Malcolm X and Magneto are based off.
No shit, sure. Wow.
Based off of them. Yeah. They literally are based off of.
Yeah, you're literally like Xavier is Dr.
Malcolm.
Magneto is Malcolm X.
Right. Although, like for instance, this is where I think they really got him right. Like on the second X-Men movie, when Magneto was attempting to turn all the people into mutants, and there will be a few casualties. I think they got him perfect.
That's the first movie, man.
They got him perfect on that because it was like, I'm doing this for the greater good, and it's going to help people.
Wait, man. Everyone would have died if that happened.
No, not everybody would have died. A lot of people
would have died because he did it to Senator Kelly, and Kelly.
No.
Senator Kelly was
What I'm saying
that
is
was the result.
But he didn't know that they were going to die. His plan was to turn people into mutants, knowing that some would die.
No. They told him though. They told him, and he still.
He didn't believe him.
Look. Everyone was gonna die. Everyone was gonna die.
But you're saying what would happen. I'm talking about what he thought was going to happen. He was trying to turn everybody into mutants. That was his plan.
No, I know. He was trying to kill everyone. No,
yeah, he thought.
In his mind, the only casualty was gonna be Rogue.
For instance, right. That's what he was thinking. That I'm gonna lose some people, but at the end of the day, we're gonna end the war because everybody's gonna be mutants. So that they got him perfectly on that.
You know what though? I think if that plan worked, that would have made shit even worse.
Meaning he was trying to do the good thing, but there was going to be some sacrifices.
Well, I'm saying no. If that plan worked though, that would have made it even worse.
Why?
Because then you
have people who hate mutants and fear them. Now they have powers. What are they going to do with them said powers?
They are mutants now.
Well, then
hell. So that means they're instantly going to love mutants and be like, all right, brother, what's up? We're brothers.
No, they're going to retaliate. They're going to retaliate.
They're going to be mutants.
But here's the thing. And you know what's funny? Then there's going to be even if somehow they start singing Kumbaya, there's going to be a separate branch of mutation. Like, there's the natural-born mutants, and then there's the manufactured. Hey, you manufactured, motherfucker.
No, you forgot about that.
It's just like in the Blade movies.
How do they know? How do they know?
Because there's.
How do they know?
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me tell them something. Because look, I'm a big fan of history, and I'm a history buff, and I tell anybody who says this, a lot of humans will, no matter if it's race, religion, or whatever, a lot of humans will create barriers even against themselves. It could be a whole planet full of white people. They still will go against
I was
each other.
gonna say that.
No, but that's not what I'm
You got
saying.
brown eyes, you got
We're talking about the human mutant divide. If everybody becomes humans, become
In
mutants.
the Blade movies, remember in the Blade movies how they have the pure blood vampires and the turned vampires, right?
Yeah.
They're still all vampires, yet there's still division within the ranks.
That's different.
No,
That's
it wouldn't be. No, it
different.
wouldn't be.
No,
it wouldn't be.
literally the same.
It'd be the exact.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're turning it. Hold on.
You would have the real mutants
hold on.
and the ones that were turned to mutants.
No, because here's the difference.
Oh
With
my
the
God.
vampires, you might see a scar on. Oh, you wasn't born a vampire. You got a scar on you. But with the term mutants, they're not gonna be able to tell.
Yeah, because all the turned mutants would have the same power.
No, they won't.
There's no proof that they were all going to have individual powers.
There's no proof that they was gonna all have the same powers.
Well, I mean, either way.
Okay.
No, but see, we have to go.
Let's just say they couldn't.
You're right. There is no proof that they would have different powers or the same powers.
They would divide themselves again, but it wouldn't be by mutants and humans.
Wait. What we've seen in the film, we can be safe to assume that the mutation that was given to Kelly would be the mutation that would be given to all mutants.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Doesn't natural-born mutants have like a mark, a tattoo on them to say like, hey?
That's when they do it themselves. That's when they do it.
Yeah. That would be like the same thing. It's like, what if all the mutants the original mutants actually were branded, and all of a sudden the ones who were not branded, it's like, hey, you're not branded. You're the fucking manufactured motherfuckers.
But check this out. The humans did it.
All I'm saying is that there would have been a huge possibility either way that would have blew up in Magneto's face. Is what I'm saying.
Why? Because the humans tried to do it too. The humans tried to do it too. Didn't the humans try to turn the mutants into humans?
Wait. So if all the people in the world that don't like one race, one day wake up and are that race, they're instantly cool. It's all good.
Yes, it's only gonna be one race.
So
the reason why,
their total mindset, their total mind process of hating that same race just goes away.
Check this out. Here, check this out. It's not going to happen that same day. But what's going to happen is they're going to start living the life of somebody that's different, and they're going to realize, oh, this is what goes on in this normal day, and then they're going to start treating people differently. Not only that, they're not going to know whether that person that's was born that way is, whether they was born that way or not. So it would be no way of telling who's who.
But man, you got to think of it this way.
You would be able to tell by the
divide and fight against each other over. It could be anything.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not going to be that. It'll be a different divide over something else, but it wouldn't be that.
Okay, but even if it's not that, that still proves the point that there was no reason why to kill all the humans anyway.
Yes, it would, because it's going to stop the mutant divide. That's his whole plan.
I think there's a strong possibility that whole plan would have blew up in Magneto's face in the movie. It went through.
Okay,
outside the fact that they probably all would have died anyway, so fuck it.
So if everybody became the same height, you think they're gonna still be making fun of tall people? They're gonna be making fun of short people. Not short people. They'll be making fun of hairy people or something like that. But they're not gonna be making fun of tall people because everybody's the same height now. Everybody's on equal playing field. They'll find something else to bicker about, but it wouldn't be that. And remember, the humans tried to turn mutants into humans, didn't they? So the humans had the same idea. So it's not like It's not like the mutants was any different from the humans. If the mutants would have became humans, the humans would feel more comfortable. Oh, okay, I know he used to be, but he can't use his powers now, so I might discriminate against him, but I'm not gonna be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he wouldn't know that he was born a mutant. So he'd be just one of the guys.
I was gonna say that's if you feel like the thing is worth it or not.
I think the plan could have blown up in his face.
Yeah.
I'd say why? Because of factors.
What factors?
Oh my God. Okay, Ricky, go ahead. I'm done.
Look, we're agree to disagree. I think that men think it's good enough. I think I could have potentially blown up his face. It could have made.
I honestly blow up his face too.
There's no way to tell.
Why?
It didn't happen. Well,
because here's the thing, Bane. You're saying what if they do succeed, but the highly hold on. I'm hearing that.
So if everybody on the planet was mutants, they would still hate mutants.
But the problem is if they survived.
There's a wait. There's a character in X-Men fucking Sabretooth's son. I don't know if he's a comic character, but he was in the X-Men animated series where his father was a mutant and he hated his father. He hated mutants with a passion.
Is he a mutant?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Actually, I think,
No.
I
know what he's talking about.
He was the leader of the Friends of Humanity. I don't know if he's in the comics, but
You realize what you're saying has no bearings on everybody.
it does because he has. Yes, he
That's
does.
because he lives in a human dominated world. If everybody was a mutant, there wouldn't be no reason to hate mutants.
Stop cutting me off, goddammit.
Why you doing that? Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
He has ties to mutant, though. It's in his blood.
So,
That's what I'm saying, though.
you ever heard of a coon?
To the point where he creates. That's not the point. The point where he creates a mutant hate group, even though he was born from a mutant.
So, you ever heard of a coon? Have you ever heard of a coon?
What's that got to do with anything?
That's
It
what
doesn't
that
change the
is. It's a
point.
damn coon.
So okay, so you can't say all these pre-made mutants wouldn't be cooning then. They could still be cooning.
No, because
Yes.
it wouldn't be. No. Listen.
Listen.
The only way you're going to coon. The only way you're going to coon is if you're cooning for the dominant society. If there is no dominant society, there's no way to.
Man, we're just gonna agree.
You're talking about somebody that lives in the human world. He's a mutant.
We're
His
just gonna
father
agree to disagree.
lives in
and we're gonna
the
move on.
human supremacist world.
Like
So,
I said,
of course he's-
you can't
Yo,
just. It's the mental process of thinking. I'm going to agree to disagree. So let's just move on.
yo, Rick,
For the love of God, can someone please answer a good question in the comment section, please, so we can move on?
I don't even have the comment section. Main here doesn't want to give me the comments.
Well, I'm looking at the comment section, but you know.
Go ahead to the comment section, man. What you talking about?
Yo, I actually heard that the Time Gem is actually supposedly in Star-Lord's father's homeworld or something like that.
That's
I don't know. The time gem. I think the only gems. I don't know the other gems.
The Soul Gem, the Power Gem, the Mind Gem, the Time Gem. I don't remember the other two were called.
I don't know much about the gems.
Yeah, they have like different.
As hell when you use them.
Yeah, one lets you allows you to see picture. One allows you to become immensely powerful. One allows you to manipulate time.
Yeah, stop time, freeze time, pre-code.
For those talking in the comment section, I think I'm the only person that's seen all the shows. I personally think Flash is the best comic book show right now.
Really?
Really?
That's my thing. I think I'm the only one.
You seen Daredevil?
All of them, and I think Flash is the best.
Wait, you seen Daredevil?
Huh?
You seen Daredevil?
I saw Daredevil.
Okay.
And
I'm
Daredevil.
surprised. I think the Flash is probably one of those ones that got that thing up there.
Don't do this again, Nick. Don't do this again, Nick, because you ain't seen not 1 second of the Flash. You
No,
just
I've
going
seen
on
Flash.
podcast
I haven't
stuff.
seen. I'm just joking.
Right.
I thought you said Arrow for a minute. First, I thought you said Arrow. So,
No, I said Flash. I think Flash is the best comic book show because it does what it needs to do. It sets up the verse very well. It's setting things up for the future of the Arrow DC verse extremely well. It introduces better humans. And actually, it feels like a comic book show. It feels very comic-like, which I think is a good thing.
So I think that Flash is one of those ones that is going to be the ones branching out all the other, it's going to be surrounding around the whole DC universe, right? Like it's that go-to show where, like, oh, we're going to see Black Adam for a bit. Oh, we're going to see, certain characters from here. You know what I'm saying?
Pre-Justice League, pretty much. Yeah. But, someone actually, one of my friends showed me something that made me go, oh my god, you're right. And it was like, the fucking Arrow series is just a fucking fan fiction of Batman, The Dark Knight, except it's
the
with
last
Arrow.
season was. The last season was.
I was going to say, they got similar.
But I mean, like, honestly, I don't really have a problem with that because, let's be real, who really knows about the Arrow character?
True.
Where
that and a pretty
like, personally, when I watch something that's even it's based on source material, I don't really judge. If I haven't read the source material, I don't judge it on the source material because I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's kind of a cop out to do in a sense.
Without
I judge it on what it's giving me in a TV show. This past season of Arrow, yes, it had a lot of problems. It had a lot of questionable choices by characters and whatnot, but it was all right. I mean, I hope it gets back on track next season. I'm kind of worried about some things I'm hearing, but this was definitely the weakest season of Arrow. But that doesn't change the fact that Arrow had 2 amazing seasons beforehand.
All right. I'm just saying the way my friend was telling me is like Arrow, Batman has lung throat cancer. Arrow has throat cancer. You know, they're both white multimillionaires.
Well, I was gonna say their identities are similar.
Technically, Arrow Oliver Queen is not a millionaire in the show anymore because he lost all his money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, shit.
Yeah,
wow.
he lost his company.
He's a piece of shit, then. He's a worthless piece of shit.
I don't know. Like, I still enjoy Arrow a lot. I really like. I always thank Ray for getting me these shows because they're the highlight of the week. I love Arrow. I love The Flash. And yeah, but I think The Flash is the best one out of all of them.
You don't love Gotham or S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. How could you? I'm just kidding.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And Edgy, you know I'm talking about the average person. Like, for me personally, the only thing I knew about the Arrow beforehand was what Smallville did with the Arrow. I didn't know.
Yeah. And
I mean, Arrow and the Green Arrow is not really a character I hear talked about a lot until the show came out.
Actually, I learned a lot about Green.
Even during that time, the only time we ever knew the Arrow was during the Justice League.
You know, yeah,
Justice League.
And he was in the Justice League Unlimited series, but he wasn't a prominent character. I mean, he was a background character.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think there was ever an episode that focused solely on him in Justice League Unlimited. I can't think about one. I cannot think about one.
Yeah.
If Mid's best friend Larry was here, he could probably point one out.
Oh no!
Why would you
Damn. It's funny you said Mid's best friend. I'm like,
Ricky was begging for him to come to
I for shit.
He said, Larry, please take me back. I'll do anything.
It was like begging him to come on. Wait. You say I was begging him.
He begged him.
I'm the one that made not one, but 2 strings for inviting Larry to come back. Now what?
What are you talking about?
I know those strings dedicated to Larry. Larry is the thumbnail of those said strings. So who was begging?
I didn't make it. No, they wasn't dedicated to him. I was mad.
Oh, really? Do I need to go up on your channel? Do I need to go on your channel and look up your video?
That was no.
Show the feet, Ricky. Show the feet.
Show the feet.
Look. I'm gonna tell you the whole thing. First off, one of the streams is called Motherfucking Larry.
No, wait. See, you fuck with me, and I get you back, and now you're like, whoa.
But you're not stating the facts. I didn't make anything dedicated.
You're not saying that you do. You're saying
I didn't praise him in none of them.
I'm saying half truths. You're saying both front.
Yeah, he's saying half truths. You see what he's saying? There is the audio
I don't know. Judging by your character, man, I can see you doing that.
Yeah, right. No. Look at the title. It says Motherfucking Larry. And listen, actually watch. I'm mad at the dude in there. I'm not begging him to come back or whatever. So he's lying. Oh, you don't just look at the thumbnail. Watch the first minute and you'll see.
Oh yeah, Christmas season 2 of True Detective. That looks good. I think Colin Farrell's gonna be on.
Come on.
No, Ricky, man, you always want to try to.
Ricky said, "Come back." He said, "I'll do anything. I got $20 with your name on it."
Strings for him to come back. I wasn't even making strings for him.
I didn't make no streams for him. The streams that got that thumbnail on there, that was before we even got into that trouble. That was before.
Nah, there's 2 other ones.
What are you talking about? See how much attention he's paying to this Larry guy in my videos? See how much he loves him? That's the love of his life. You was one of his first 50. You was his first 50. You loved him so much.
Yo, hey, Bankai, bro. Kenny Jeff, bro.
Listen, I've never watched episode wise. Not even. I have to literally give Showtime props. They showed a baby getting.
No, technically they didn't show the baby. They showed you what that. Oh man,
They supposed to.
that shit was hard to watch.
Killed the little hoe, huh?
What is this?
Killed the
No,
little hoe, huh?
no, man, you're not joking.
That's good.
Baby.
Wait,
It's
what is this
good.
guy
Oh
talking
my
about?
god, I can't even say it. Yo, that shit was dark. That was some.
That
What
happened.
what
But
y'all
no,
talking
but
about?
man, no, but Bakai, this last episode though with Vanessa and the cut wife. Oh,
It's supposed to be
when
real
they
happy.
burned the cut wife, I felt that shit. That shit would hit me hard.
When I saw that episode, I felt berserk from that episode.
What episode are you talking about? What series?
Penny Dreadful. See episode.
Okay.
Penny Dreadful. The gothic horror series with influence from Dracula, Portrait of Dorian Gray, Frankenstein, and American Werewolf from London.
Oh, okay, cool.
I gotta get back into that. I heard stuff from my mom's about that.
Cause like
Really good.
the cut wife told Vanessa that they're always gonna go after you, constantly, and that reminded me of Berserk with Guts.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, now I get what you're saying. Cause I was actually kind of confused, like, what? But you talking about the whole brand of sacrifice.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you're on that part, Rick. You're on that part about the branding thing.
I heard they call them guts.
No,
Somebody
I'm
went up
not.
in his guts.
I just haven't got back on it. I have been really slacking on my reading.
That's cool.
But no, but like, and that episode was just so fucking good. Like that's whole story with Vanessa, and I was trying to put it in the timeline. So I think this is what I think. I think Vanessa left the asylum after she got the vision of Mina. You know, in season 1, they made it look like she went straight to Malcolm. I think after she got that vision, then she went to the cut wife, spent that time with her, and then went to Malcolm.
Yeah.
And like, all right, we need to save Mina. I think that's how it happened. Yeah. But fucking Evelyn though, Madam Kylie, oh, this bitch is evil. This bitch is evil.
The same woman from Harry Potter who played Malfoy's
Here's the
mother.
thing though. When you think about it in episode 2, I kind of just wrote her off as like a fake because Vanessa was the one to channel the spirit in that episode.
Big mistake.
And then now you see what this bitch is really about, and it's like, damn.
Sorry you ever doubted her.
But yeah, everyone should check out Penny Dreadful. Everyone should check out Penny Dreadful.
I mean, it's pretty good as far as I
Yeah, so you can see baby get killed.
It's an awesome fucking series.
That's an art form, seeing babies get killed.
That's funny. That's one of those series that needs to get a lot of praises. I haven't been
That
hearing
shit
much.
was hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was really hard to watch.
Man, you
But-
going soft on us?
Wait, hey, I
You
was
can't
gonna,
even handle the Raven Berserk.
gonna
Huh?
ask you.
Man, you can't even handle the Raven Berserk.
I can handle it. I just don't
Oh,
want to, because it just seems like it's just gore just for the sake of gore.
It's not though. I've told you that.
Nah, we just talk. How many times he won't listen?
But
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Okay, you need to stop listening to George Shea.
It's some bullshit.
Because George Shea gets turned on when he hears rape. He's like, rape? What? Someone's talking about rape. Like, you
You
know.
said waffles? Somebody's talking about waffles.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, this is gonna branch another thing. Because I know I like talking. I would say I know I like talking about movies with you, Rick. Did you see that Mad Max one?
I haven't seen
Nah.
it. I heard some good things about it.
It's no damn.
Honestly, I've never been a big Mad Max fan. The only reason why I kind of want to go see it is because Tom Hardy hasn't been like shit like a long ass time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The one thing I found that was interesting from what I heard from a movie review, it's not what you think it is. It's more focused on somebody.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the
Thanks for
Poltergeist
spoiling
remake.
it.
I kind of do want to see the Poltergeist remake though.
Uh,
But I heard it was like, I'll probably wait till that shit comes down on.
You say you want to see 50 Grades of Shea?
Nah, that's
I mean,
your
50
movie of the
Shades
year,
of Grey.
man. That's your movie of the year.
Ricky always hated me. He always hated me. I don't know why. All I did was love him, and he just wants to hate me anyway.
Nah, man, you've hated me from the jump. You've tried to check my
No,
channel
I only
down.
hated you because you was tall. Outside of
Kill all his
that, I love you.
stuff.
You sent trolls to my channel. You flagged my
I ain't never do
videos.
that.
You send the Min Army after me, man. That was fucking up. I didn't deserve that.
to you.
What the hell?
Nah, I would never do something like that. Shoot, if somebody threatened to kill me, I wouldn't do that.